I'm getting the last of the things you found last time, and we're going to go over them during the recap, and hopefully everyone will be happy with what you found.
We have certainly found a few things.
Yep, I'm going to delete this one for just a second because I got to edit it again.
Oh, no. Okay, that's good. Ouch. Boy.
Let's see, did that work? Yes, it did. Get the musics.
Yes, there is music. I was like, there's something missing here.
It sets the atmosphere that we are in Magic Africa.
Magic fra.
Magic
Damn,
fra.
can't really magic fra.
Yeah,
I love portmanteaus. But does it always rain in Magic fra?
It does. It does. It rains nearly every day. That's why the country is called I Bless the Rains down in Africa on the official Pathfinder map.
I see.
Or the unofficial map, the one that we put all the proper countries with the Nazis in it. Did I ever show you that map?
Wait, but I thought the Nazis were on the moon.
Hang on, let me show.
No, I don't think you did. Or I don't remember it anyhow.
That's not the correct one. That was the old one because we can't call it Unga Bunga Land anymore. It's I Bless the Rains down in Africa. There we go.
But who copyrighted Unga Bunga Land? Huh?
Probably when it was first edition and they weren't going to do some stuff. There you go.
I see. Bing. Devil fascist empire.
It's fucking cold.
To fuck dragons. Fuck demons. Big fucking lake. Yes.
Arabian Nights, and it's got that literally Egypt.
Literally Egypt, yes. We hate God.
Camelot but shitty is my favorite country. That's Taldor.
Camelot but shitty is pretty good, yeah.
Viva la Revolution is Galt. They kill their leaders weekly. And they use a device called the Final Verdict, which is a guillotine that makes it impossible to resurrect them.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So, don't go there if you're a noble.
Yes. Wizards squared.
Secret
no.
Secret Assassin Island. Yeah.
Secret Assassin Island. Yes, secret. That's why it's on the map.
Wizard Squared is Nyx. Steampunk is Alkenstar, and Necromancy Nation is Gib. That's Bloodlord land.
I see. I haven't a clue of Pathfinder things.
Nobody does. That's why we frickin' had a map like this, so people could actually understand what's happening. When you look at this, you know what these countries are about.
But what is Brazil on this map? Like, if I send people to Brazil, where do they go on this map?
Scary Jungle.
Just go to It's Fucking Cold?
No, they go to Scary Jungle. Yeah. That's what Brazil is.
I see. Build a kingdom, Game of Thrones.
That's the River Kingdoms. They're called the Stolen Lands because nobody owns them, and it's impossible to keep anything there because of the connection to the First World, where the Fae constantly screw people over.
Fae are very nice individuals, yes.
They're incredibly nasty in Pathfinder.
Yeah. I was shocked when playing Baldur's Gate 3 that like one Fae you meet there is like not terrible.
Well, the hag is a fae.
True. But the hack could honestly be worse. She is pretty bad, and I did enjoy yeeting her off of the nearest cliff, but what else was there? No, wait, the things in the moon lanterns, those were like fairies, right?
Yes, those are fairies. Those are fae.
Right, I'm getting my fantasy species backwards now.
Crow's
This
gonna be.
reminds me,
Hey, Iron.
10 minutes late.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Tired for no reason, but good.
Don't be tired. Just don't be tired.
The ultimate solution to everything. Just
Yeah.
don't.
Make it sound so easy.
It is easy. Just
Yeah.
stop being
It
tired.
is mental health issues. Just don't be sad.
Right. That we save so much money that way.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's just that easy.
It really is. Up, just to warn you, you're echoing a little bit through your microphone again. So
Whoops.
I'm hearing myself.
Very slightly.
all right. How about now?
Seems to be okay. Can't hear myself now. Great.
Okay.
Yes. Now it's just pleasant bear noises.
Yes. There, I made this bracelet much more useful to your party.
Ooh. Exciting. I should be able to. Yes, wonderful. Yeah, and if we ever need like more AI images, I should be able to generate a bunch of them.
Oh, good, good. Yeah, I'll definitely
Yeah.
need them if we do manage to get to module 5, because that's when things start getting very weird.
I see. Yeah, it takes about 15 to 20 seconds per image for me. So, yeah.
No sweat.
I am still trying to get there's like a specific AMD thing for Windows where you can like further optimize AI image generation, and it's supposedly between a 2x and 10x improvement. But that gets very, very technical, and I haven't managed to get around to it yet.
There we go. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. And let me get the... And of course, the PNG that I put into this thing broke, but that's okay. Because you already have the map of the city, but here is, I think, 5, 2, 4, 5. Yep, 5 things. And
I
they're
will
all...
never get over the fact that fetish has 2 meanings in English.
English is a very difficult language because of double meanings and stuff, yeah. It's bad enough there's there and theirs. They're there.
Yeah, and theirs and there and the. I mean, English is less bad than German. I can tell you that much.
German, at least there's inflection that can make a distinction between context. With English, you either live and die by the context.
True. And you get funny words like Q.
Yeah. Or C.
Yes.
Which is
Don't
the
forget
sea.
about the seamen as well.
Yes. The sea, which you can swim in. The seeing something. And the letter C.
Indeed.
Which all have the same pronunciation, and you absolutely need the context for, or else you die.
You die in real life.
Yep. Hello, sir.
English is fun.
Hello.
There we go. I am here and loaded in.
No problem. There's no rush. That's why I give 15 minutes. I'm not like, you're not going to be docked any pay.
I try to
You're
be
getting
on
paid
time.
for this?
They
Wait,
called me and they were like, "Hey, you need to submit things," and I was like, "You're gonna make me drive an hour just to submit one paper and then come back?" They're like, "Yes."
Yep,
So I did.
that's... Quaid, unfortunately, does that all the time.
Oh yeah, he's got it worse than me because he's flyer status fun.
Yep.
I'm just a mechanic.
So, the dream is, one day, to have a Patreon where people support us and we do things regularly throughout the week, and I can pay players. The goal is not to pay myself. The goal is to pay the talent.
You are the talent.
No,
I guess I'm
you,
gonna
you can't exclude yourself from that
I was
equation.
about-
That's how this works.
I guess I'm gonna have to go find some of that talent then.
I'm...
If you find some, please save some for me as well, maybe, if you can.
So, you have to understand that the personalities you bring are the talent. With me, I'm only the producer and narrator. What I do, 90% of what I do, the audience does not see. Everything in the performance that happens because of the players. That's the way it works.
Hey, producers get paid a lot.
They do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't
90%.
it usually like 90%?
Yes, because they do 90% of the work. But everyone will
Yes.
see that you're getting the 10%, and they'll think, oh, that's a lot for players. That's why that's the
I'm
goal.
confused. I'm not gonna turn down free money, but I'm still confused.
See?
Yeah.
It's working already.
Oh boy, that also means I have to put this on my taxes.
Yeah.
Yay.
You define
Yeah.
have to.
So if I start making more than a certain threshold, this is going to become really fun. Not that I expect
I
to
assure you,
get
you
there,
will
but-
not be making past that threshold. What I will be able to pay you will not be as much as you're thinking. At least not at
Never
first.
say never, they say. But yeah,
I didn't say never, I just said not as much.
no.
But yeah, that's kind of what I want to go in, what direction I want to go in, is if we do ever get that kind of level of support, it's that the players have security, that they know that if they put their time in for a performance, for a production, that they're getting something from it, not just like enjoyment and stuff. That's why you know, like, I reach out to so many people. I just don't stay with the people I know. I always bring in new people. So I can, you know, better attune myself, because I don't want to become stagnant either. Because then it'd just be the same exact game every time, no matter what we play. It's like, oh, Marshall's character.
Something dinner for one.
Oh god.
The same procedure as every year. The same procedure as every year.
I don't want to do that. I mean, like, if people are going to do that anyway, it's just going to become a spreadsheet. You might not have Grung. He may not be awake. It's just going to be you three guys.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Well, I'm shutting out the tank, so I hope you guys are ready.
Oh, TJ is
I
actually
will.
online. Don't get too excited. He didn't sign up. But still, it's nice to see him on again.
Yes.
Because there's a whole bunch of alchemical stuff in the background I can't reveal without their character, because no one's done any of those checks.
Still love the map.
Oh, yeah, we were just going over the map. Iron, did I ever show you this map?
Which map?
The map that I posted, right underneath Crow's saying he was going to be late.
Oh no, I haven't seen it yet.
Take a look. We are in I Bless the Rains down in Africa. Oh no, Quaid might be taking the big sleep.
Big sleep.
Well, we have waited long enough, my children. Why don't you tell me what happened last time with everything that you did?
I got subconsciously commanded to undress myself by a snake woman. Not that I remember much of that happening.
Typical spring break for wizards.
I didn't know I was a wizard.
Well, typical spring break for druids, then.
I was not I was not there, but we had a friend who joined us, right?
Yes, you did.
We do have a new friend.
Tharvio the Quick, and he's been so helpful so far.
So
Very
helpful.
We'll take
let's see.
Samshu here.
There was Snake Lady, and then there was also a mural,
right?
And a bracelet
Mm-hmm.
that nobody wanted to touch.
You can identify the bracelet now if you want. I posted it in the chat if you want to look at it. It's also in your party loot.
Ooh.
Yeah, so let's take a look at that. I changed it a little from the module to make it more useful for your group. I didn't want people to feel excluded because it's just like, I chose the wrong bloodline.
That's fair.
Dragon Rune Bracelet.
Mm-hmm. You know, in case you ever talk to dragons someday, like the dragon speakers that used to live here.
+2 saving bonus against fear of any kind of dragon. Alright, so it do dragon things.
But we eventually went for the bracelet, and then this very lovely amalgamation of a bog mummy decided to attack us.
You took its
Yes.
dragon bracelet.
I'm sure that he screamed, "That's my purse, I don't know you," at us at some point.
I wasn't there to translate, sorry.
Oh, speaking of translation, you have a lot of things on the mural that Harros was not able to translate, but he did translate on the bracelet that it said hatchery attendant. But there's more draconic on the mural.
A mural
Well.
that also needs to be restored at some point.
Mm-hmm. So let's take a look at that too. Party loot. Mosaic depicting the city and dragons. This massive circular building has a mosaic running entirely around it. The mosaic depicts a cloud sky that makes the entire building appear as if it's floating. Writing in flowing draconic script circles the building and reads, "Defend to the death those who defend us."
Hmm.
So there are some more things about this mosaic I can't reveal to you unless you do some other stuff with it.
Hmm.
Exame tenure. Don't we have a thing from the thing? Where is it? Dragon statue of air. Is there a spot that this clay statue would fit somewhere, maybe?
It
Or
definitely
sit on a pedestal?
it definitely looks as though it's the same style as the mosaic, but there is no pedestal to put the thing on. There's no Indiana Jones platform or dais, no.
Dang.
But they are related to each other. Maybe if you take a closer look at the mural. Or mosaic, excuse me.
I will investigate perception.
Okay.
Where is it? No, I'm gonna take a deep look at the mural. I'm gonna take my extra time.
Okay. Yeah, you
What
can
is
take your
it?
time.
Perception. Thoroughly search. And blind jam.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay. I can now reveal some things to you.
And I do speak Draconic, so if that matters at all.
It does. It does indeed, because we were translating with a dictionary at one point.
No, I got it.
Alright. How do I'm going to click this. I think that removes the secret. There we go. Alright, now take another look at the mosaic. Your investigation reveals that the most recent, with a date that began 2 centuries ago and has no end, is Exame. The mosaic piece is loose and can be carefully removed, so you don't have to restore it within the building itself if you don't want to, if you choose. The names of those cloud dragons who served a tenure guarding the hatchery inside this building. So, those people that became this mummy were the hatchery attendants. Exame's tenure coincided with Blood Salt's destruction. So, no sooner had this cloud dragon been appointed the defender of the city, something happened to destroy them all.
Interesting and possibly related. But
Either he had
does
really shit luck, or
somebody have good dexterity and would like to try to remove this piece?
I could very carefully attempt to peel it out, maybe.
My dexterity is very bad, so I would like to not do that.
Okay.
Yeah, mine is also not very good, apparently.
So, do you have any artisan's tools, perhaps?
Don't think
fuck
I
crowbar.
possess these.
You want to use a crowbar on the mosaic?
I will not use a crowbar on the mosaic.
Okay.
That is the closest thing I have, though.
Please don't do that. I'm still side-eyeing Pharaoh over those destroyed artifacts.
I mean, the man has usually been doing his archaeology with explosives, but maybe by some miracle he has something like that somewhere, either here or in his camp.
Artisan's tools? What would I need those for? I'm not an artist.
I figured as much.
He climbs down.
Guess we just try to take it out. Let me
Carefully.
see my modifier.
Can I attempt to make a crafting check to get it out?
You may, but without the tools, are you just going to use your big paws?
I see some piece of wood inside the building. You could perhaps, like, fashion something from those. Something small.
Maybe we should
perhaps
leave it,
more
and
precise.
maybe we should leave it and see if the students are a little bit more prepared.
Yeah, I suppose it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Not gonna grow legs and run away.
So, Samshu and Haros, both of you are aware, now that Samshu has read the things from it and that you've investigated, this mosaic is protected by magic. Lingering magic that is still active here. The same kind of magic that's within the dragon bracelet.
Ooh.
I touch the mosaic with the bracelet.
Okay? Nothing happens.
Okay, that's what I thought. Well, I had to try. Alright, well, we'll be back for the mosaic, I suppose. If nobody else is going to put it on, I might as well have the bracelet on just to make sure, in case we meet a dragon suddenly, that I'm ready.
Okay.
But
Go ahead.
Where
if
is our
anyone else would
party
like to wear it.
leeching?
P and then stash.
Yep, press
Ah.
P.
Yep.
It's new and fancy and awesome.
It is. It really is. I think it was one of the single best decisions that they've done to put a party stash dedicated without needing to make another character sheet. That saves a lot of time and effort looking things up and putting things switching between character loot.
Beautiful. Well, all right. Good to know.
But yeah, if there's anything in here you want to take, it's all up for grabs, I believe.
Oh, okay. And he goes over to your party stash.
No, not you, not you.
Haros
Hands off.
immediately just kind of grabs him, just scoops him up off the ground.
No, the bear has me. He's going
Keep
to
your
eat me.
hands to yourself or you're losing them.
Haven't started any forest fires.
I will wear the dragon rune bracelet.
I
Let me
don't
take that
eat halfling.
All right.
Look, I have standards.
So it's trash only?
I don't eat just.
over.
How do you know? You know what? And he just drops him.
Just falls to the ground.
See if
All
I
right.
ever save you from melting again.
Have we already searched in the hatchery pretty well?
You have
I
not
think so.
searched. You have not
Oh,
searched the
we have not.
hatchery because you removed the explosives Tharvio was going to use to open the hatchery. There are no visible entrances.
Hmm.
Don't worry, I can have my explosives here in no time.
No.
We are not exploding the hatchery.
Then how do you assume we'll get in there?
Here.
By other means. Less explosive ones.
Which direction is the hatchery in?
I think it was
Hatchery
this building, yeah.
is this way that used to have the explosives next to it. This building that Samshu is in front of seems like it was an attaché to that big mosaic building.
I will attempt to open this door, rubble door.
Okay.
It opens.
The door falls flat in front of you inside of the building with a crash.
All right. I'm gonna go look in the room.
Hey, property damage.
Property. Look, the property is damaged. I barely
we
touched
don't-
it.
We don't want to make it more damaged.
We're actually not blowing it up, so I think we're doing. I'm just step in the room.
So inside of this room, you can see what remains to be a sort of supply building. They had many barrels and stock crates inside, all of which have been worn away from the elements and whatnot. And you can kind of get a feel that this is where they kept some of the food for either the dragons or themselves, and you can just see all the mold and everything that has accumulated over the century.
Step back out. It smells in there. It's an old storeroom by the looks of it.
There you go.
I'm gonna take a quick perception before I do leave it, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna thoroughly search it. It's stinky.
All right. You see a familiar-looking seal from the mosaic of what appears to be a cloud dragon spreading its wings, but other than that, there's nothing of interest here.
Got it. And that seal isn't. It's just the seal. It's not something that I would put somewhere, right?
The seal is kind of like the icon of the city. It's something you see on the vase, in the dragon statue, the mosaic, the bracelet.
Yeah. I was making sure it wasn't a physical seal. Like, oh look. Okay, yeah. I'll leave.
Yep.
Stinky.
You can take the seal if you want. It's on a piece of rotted wood.
I will leave it for now.
Okay.
I don't think I want it.
Meanwhile, I'll grab the rope that's tied to Thiarvo just so he doesn't get any silly ideas.
Oh. I'm a professional treasure hunter. You need to listen to me. You're not going to get into that building without the explosives.
Sorry, what did you say? I had this strange buzzing in my ear.
And then Samshu hears for the first time a very high-pitched scream of what appears to be hundreds of people at once, coming from the waters of the lake.
That sounds awful.
It does that here sometimes.
Go investigate.
Sure.
Not too
That's
closely.
been happening every couple minutes. It's all right. I'm not gonna lie. I've been kind of avoiding going over there.
I'm just.
Yeah, we've kind of
Arcana
avoided
check.
us.
Do I know of any
Come
sort
with
of
me.
twisted, terrible magic that would cause this?
Sure.
And
Uh,
is it evocation magic? Because I'll get a +2.
It is occultism, unless you have an applicable lore.
I do not.
All right. This seems to be an amalgamation of dead bodies and spirits. It is composed primarily of sulfur. That is all I can give you. And the closer you get to the lake, the harder it is to breathe.
Stinky ghosts. Got it. I will step away from Stinky Ghost Lake. And we don't see any way to kind of maybe like stick a crowbar or pull some rocks away to get into this hatchery at all?
Nope, but since you are the one wearing the bracelet, it is vibrating it's vibrating on your wrist now, in the position you were just in, and then stops vibrating.
I try to follow the vibrations until they get stronger.
Stronger. Stronger. Hot. 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 Burning. Getting colder.
Okay, burning.
Hot. Burning.
I look towards the wall here
Yep.
and like put the bracelet up to it.
It opens the secret passage, and you see this undead dragon rise from her grave amidst all these petrified eggs and say, "Attendant,
Yes,
who am I?"
you are a great cloud dragon.
"What is my name?"
And I exame.
"Exami. What is my role here?"
You are the head dragon.
"That doesn't sound right. Show me evidence."
Evidence. And I start like trying to look through the.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
get over here. Show me the. What did the clay statue say? What did the mosaic say?
I believe I
Actually,
included that.
attendant.
Yeah, yeah.
You did. I'm saying like I'm having them run over at. Let's see. Move here. All right. So I am going to use my hypercognition.
Okay,
Rapidly remember all the information from the mural.
okay. Yeah. So you remember that Exami was tenured and coincided with Blood Salt's destruction. Whatever happened to destroy this place, poisoned this dragon and made them into an undead that's been unable to die. You correlate that their magic is what's been sustaining the mosaic. And now you may make your recall knowledge check on society, dragon, and whatever else you'd like.
We'll do some society.
Okay.
Dragon, I don't think I have a plus anything, because I don't have dragon lore.
All right. You
So
may
the
use another
cloud
applicable lore.
Yeah, I don't have many lore skills. So.
Maybe someone in your group does. Maybe it's time to do the mind powers with them.
Wise.
I have exactly none.
Oh my god.
I mean, I could do Arcana for them, for how... Because his magic's been sustaining everything.
Sure. Yeah.
And then, let's see, so there's Society, there's Arcana... I mean, the only thing I can think of is medicine, to see how he's been able to survive despite just kind of laying here being undead. But
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
that should be all of them, right? Tree-
6. You need 6.
Six. Oh my god, hypercognition. Do so
This is your brain blast.
Oh my god, thinking.
This is your
thinking.
moment.
It is my moment. All right. Occultism, because things seem very occult around here.
Yeah.
Especially that lake, I guess.
All right.
Religion, just in case there's anything religious, symbols, anything like that.
Yeah.
And one more, let's see. You know what? Nature seems like a good thing here, too. Dragons are part of nature. There's nature things around here.
All right. So as you go into your mind palace and go over all the facts and things that you have now seen, these petrified eggs in front of you were probably the clutch of Exami that she was protecting as everything died. However, what happened with the lake that poisoned it, you're not entirely sure, because it is a strange alchemical reaction that poisoned the dragon and caused it to become undead. It has been alive ever since, trapped within this hatchery, or perhaps it was here by choice, still protecting the eggs. One of its functions of this society was to protect the eggs as well as the people. It would raise the new generation of dragons in order to defend the city. The people themselves had a relationship with the dragon which protected them up until the point they were all destroyed. As for occultism, what had happened to this dragon when it revived as an undead creature happened to all the other people here as well. So the poison affected the dragon differently than it did the people, The people became amalgamations, the dragon did not. As for medicine, I cannot tell you about the alchemical reactions happening in the lake, still to this day, that turned everything red, making it look like it bleeds, without some alchemy checks, specifically for crafting.
All right. Well, first things first, I'm gonna share this absolutely terrible information with an undead dragon. Because that seems
Okay.
like a great idea.
Alright.
So I'm gonna be like, you are Exame, this was your clutch, and something happened to this lake over here, causing extremely terrible things to happen for the past 100 years, was it?
100 years have
most
passed?
recent, 200 years.
200 years. Am I protector? The poisoner? Killer?
You are the protector who was poisoned, by the looks of it.
Who destroyed my city?
I sadly don't have that answer.
I want tangible proof of what you're saying. Show me 5 pieces of evidence, exactly.
5. I have one really big mosaic, and I have me. I am a piece of evidence, because I'm telling you these things.
No, that's not acceptable in a court of law. I'll accept the mosaic, though. Make a DC 24 diplomacy check against this dragon.
Is it a cloud dragon, or is it considered undead?
It is still a cloud dragon, yes.
Yay, +2. Dwagon. Add.
Dwagon.
And hold on, I gotta make sure. It says my chronic companion also gives me 1, but I'm not certain.
That's okay.
I'm not adding to.
As long as they're not the same bonus, they stack.
Yep, you gain a +1 to diplomacy checks. Cool. And trained and charisma, and you already mentioned it, so I can publicly roll it. Come on.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh, critical success. So this will count
Nice.
as 2 of the 5 attempts, as she looks at you and says, like, yes, the mosaic. I was tenured 100 years ago. Oh, what befell everyone? Show me more evidence. And this time a different person.
Fair enough. And I'll walk over to one of you and be like, we need to convince this dragon that bad things have happened and it wants evidence. Would one of you guys like the bracelet? And also, would the map work? This map looks pretty...
The map would work.
The match, yeah, it says hatchery on it.
Okay.
Hand you the
Harold
bracelet and the map.
Yeah, Harold will take both and just kind of peek around the corner.
Harrow says you touch the bracelet, your bloodline begins to sing as if it were meant for a sorcerer.
You should keep that.
That feels weird. Okay. Hi, Exame. Yes.
Exame.
So I have this map.
Map. Where did you find that map?
Gage whispers to Mickey. Let's find the map.
Where did I find the map? It's been so long.
Wait, was this
no,
a
that's
star map
that's
or
map.
That used to be the weird map that became the star map, and then it's now the Cloud City map.
It's the same map. Yeah, I wasn't there when that was found. That was ages ago.
That was back in the first
I wasn't-
module.
I wasn't there either, but I do remember because
Yeah.
we did talk about it. A friend of ours found it in our library in the Magambia.
Magambia! Yes, I remember the Magambian, the magic school, and the great archmage. Yes, I remember.
Yes, we are lore keepers at the Magambia.
Ah, you You are here to help. You are here to save our city. Fantastic. DC 24 diplomacy check, please.
Okay.
Can we assist with these checks also?
You can attempt to do so, yes.
I shall attempt to assist. Don't forget your +2 dragon buff. Yeah, that.
Oh, +2. Okay.
And then a +1
success.
from me. Woo.
26. Success. So she looks at the map and says, like, yes, we entrusted this map to the Archmage. He must have placed it within your library. I am not satisfied. More evidence. And someone different.
2 more pieces. All right. Well, we have this vase depicting a dragon defending Blood Salt. McGee, do you want to give this a shot?
Yes, and the clay statue, perhaps?
Yeah.
Or
We
did
could
we
do
already
that.
use that?
No, we didn't use the clay statue or the clay vase, so we can try
Yes.
either of those.
I will bring the clay things.
Just one. We need 2 total.
Okay.
Hopefully,
So I'll
Tharvia doesn't
take
need to do the last one. We're screwed.
vase and bring it to here.
As you pull the rope. Ah! Holy shit, an undead dragon!
Shut your mouth.
I'll take Tharvia from him. I'll be like, oh, over here, buddy, over here.
Yes,
No.
yes.
I want-
Take the dog, please. Take him
The
for a
eggs.
little walk.
The eggs could be worth so much.
You're not touching the eggs.
It's just shush. We're working on this, okay? We have plans.
Yes. I am here to bring you evidence, I say to Iksame.
Very well. Show me.
I present the vase, slowly turning it as I hold it out in front of me so you can see all around it.
Ah, it has many frames of animation on it, I see.
Spin it fast enough and it turns into, like, moving images.
Yep.
One of those flip books.
All right, DC 24 diplomacy check against this cloud dragon.
Yes,
Oh no, I forgot to take the ring. That's the button.
Ah,
Okay, success assist.
I get a +1.
yeah.
So I get a +1 circumstance, and that's it, I think. Come on.
Believe in you.
So that's a critical failure.
Here, hero point.
No,
please.
it's not. Hero point,
Okay.
please. Oh,
Ah, +1. That's just enough as she looks skeptically at you with the, Samshu whispering things in your ear. And she says, like, I am satisfied. I can now leave this place. I do not wish to be undead. Take my eyes from this place. Nope, come back. Come the fuck back.
Okay.
Take my
No.
eyes from this place. And
dies.
take them with you. Yep, she just dies after you tell her her role. The petrified eggs in her body remain. Her eyes, however, shrivel up due to some effect that Samshu concludes might be an alchemical reaction and become gemstones that roll out onto the eggs. You may now loot the body.
It's not even cold yet. Or was it even warm to begin with?
Exame's eye.
You get 2 of those.
That was a little disturbing.
Yeah. Well, she throw once removed, each gem functions as a talisman. Isn't that one-time use, multi?
One-time use. That's why you get 2 of them.
Ooh,
Nice.
Activating this talisman enables you to see clearly through fog and mist. Any creature concealed, no longer. Creature concealment to hide or sneak. This also means no longer hidden or detect. Neat. That could be very useful for trying to find people. I will fix one of these at some point, but for now, into the group loot.
Carefully step inside.
Uh-huh, the petrified
also-
eggs remain.
I'm going to thoroughly search this Make sure there's nothing else we're missing.
Yep.
Take a good 10 minutes.
Yep. So as you look around, Samshu, you start to get all these strange visions similar to what Elysium was experiencing, Disco. And you start to see like this red planet and the red star in the sky, and then you see this horrible thing happen to the Cloud City, and like the dragon and everyone else falling as destruction rains down, and then the lake becomes a bloody red.
I still can't really discern what specifically caused it. It's just kind of like a vision of what happened.
Yep.
All right. That was horrifying. I'm just gonna leave the room.
Okay.
Oh, I know what happened, but it's pretty terrible, and I don't know why.
Well, I mean, it would kind of have to be, wouldn't it? I mean, look at this place.
Yeah,
And-
it's literally cursed.
The shrieking lake kind of gave it away.
Also, the fact that we had to craft like leaf boots to even walk on this sand without turning into these things, and I point towards where we killed the amalgamation of things.
Yeah, those used to be people.
Once upon a time.
No hints on how to lift the curse, though, huh?
Well, you feel as though you may have already lifted the curse. There's just one lingering thing left.
Hmm.
And is it behind this door? I'm gonna try to open this door now.
Okay, this door falls over to the side, and you see another residential building. This one looks like it housed a family at one time. And you see all the different, like, chairs and stools and a table, fireplace, the amenities of life.
Well, no answers here.
You hear the screaming again from the lake.
Yes, I have a feeling that is what we must handle, but the
Yeah,
closer I
Harris
get
is just
to
kind
it
of
to breathe.
looking directly at the lake, kind of waiting, timing it in its head, seeing if anything on the surface of the water changes. Just trying to figure out what's going on with that from a distance.
Okay. What you gonna give me?
Which
Nature check, maybe?
Sure. This is alchemical in nature. This is not your field of expertise. It was probably something very unique.
I don't think what little I know from spying on Victoria's work will help here.
I think we might have to confer with the students and the other teachers. We do have a wealth of knowledge there that I don't think... Well, this is past me. Definitely.
way past me, for sure.
Oh,
Also,
definitely.
didn't Pharaoh at some point talk about a Hydra of sorts?
Hydra?
A what?
No,
Not a
dragon.
Hydra,
I said
was
the
it?
roar of the dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah.
That was the one.
So Samshu,
They
since
both
you
got
did
long necks.
since you did mention the past, I'll give you this clue. As you remember this phrase.
Dead man's breath. One problem. As smart as Samshu is, I am stupid.
So yeah, you gave me the hypercognition. You figured out what happened with the dragon and everything. You've learned her role. You've determined that something alchemical is happening in the lake. You have the name of that something. You know, maybe it just takes a little bit more. Maybe a history check of some kind.
I'll do a history check, sure. I'm gonna use my pocket library to pull up any information I have on the area.
Yeah, now you have 5 new pieces of information to put inside of your pocket library.
During the duration of spell, you call forth a tome. I'll attempt to recall knowledge. This grants you a +1 status bonus. All right, history +1. Never know it'll make a difference. Where are you, history?
Might be worth heightening the spell at some point.
Yes. I don't have it prepared, sadly. Am I blind? Survival, performance, nature, intimidation, athletics, acrobatics.
It's going to be society. Society is history. Society covers a lot of things. Or you can use specific lore.
About those not being there. Just this is good. No specifics.
Okay. Nothing comes to mind.
Hello.
Hello, sir. I shall put you on the map.
My phone died.
That's okay.
Oof.
I'm just glad you didn't die. So, in the next 5 minutes, would you 3 please explain to Quaid, or Grung, excuse me, explain to Grung what happened here with this undead dragon?
All right. So we looked at the mosaic real hard, and we got the bracelet from last time. And while I wore it, it started shaking, and I was like, well, I'm gonna just follow it until it like shakes itself and explodes or something. And as I walked over here, there was a door that kind of opened. It was kind of like because the bracelet belonged to the keepers of the dragon, I guess. The door opened, and then there was an undead dragon, and it was like, who am I? What am I doing here? Why am I still alive when I'm dead? And we had to provide 4 specific examples of why he is here and why he is dead. Which was what? We did the mosaic, which said that, 2 centuries ago, Exame took over, and then, I think 100 years ago, Blood Salt took over, the blood whatever stuff. And then Heros showed him the Cloud City map, showing all the map stuff, and McGee showed him the vase, and he was like, oh, I am satisfied with being dead, I guess. And then it died, and then its eyes turned into gems, and we got 2 gems that help us see through fog. And mist.
Oh, did you give him a hug too?
He is dead. One very dead dragon with petrified dragon eggs. Pretty sad in there. Oh yeah, and I walked in there and I got a vision of how all this happened, but not why all this happened, and it's not great.
I heard it was a bombing.
It was something. Some kind of... We figured out it's alchemical. Sadly, we don't have the knowledge of. And now I'm trying to figure out what the dead man's breath has to do with all of this, because we're pretty sure in order to cure this place, we have to stop the lake from screaming at us.
I can go and scream back at it.
I mean, the closer we get, the harder it is to breathe, and breath is important. Also, the bracelets for sorcerers, so we gave it to Heros. The kind of bloodline sorcerer stuff.
I should put that in my inventory. Wow. I remember.
Yes, I should. Is it still in mine? Am I silly? It is. Here, into the party loot.
Oh, yep, there it is.
But dead man's breath. I mean,
It somehow makes me think of this green ghostly thingy that keeps floating around here.
Well, either this or this we could throw into the lake. Either the dragon's body or the keeper's bodies. Actually, maybe it is the keeper's bodies, because their souls are in there, but their physical amalgamation thing is there.
Screaming incurs.
I'm gonna
As the
throw my line.
You catch this.
Oh no!
What a catch!
Oh no!
It's like I'm playing fucking Pokemon.
It's the gator incident all over again.
Wrestle it, Grung, wrestle it.
Okay.
Yeah. I rolled a 1.
I'm gonna yell at it then.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
is
I'm still
not immune.
behind it. Oh, I thought. Yeah, initiative. I'm still behind it. It rolled a 1, and I'm still behind.
15 is not enough.
That was my initiative.
Oh, okay.
But don't worry. 15 was what I rolled
Oh.
again on
Oh no.
but on a 1.
I'm Tharvio the Quick. And I live up
Yeah,
to
you're
my
s-
fucking name.
Darvio the Quick, yet he's still quite the bitch.
Alright, so let's begin. As Tharvio sees you fish out this giant thing from the lake, he starts pulling and choking himself on the rope. No! No! And he goes in here. No!
Can the bracelet close the door? Maybe that's the
Yeah, I can!
Wait,
Lock
maybe,
him in there.
maybe we have to. Oh, he could be. Do your research now, bitch. No.
Oh my god! It's... We'll come back for you in 100 years.
No.
See if you end up like the dragon.
Take off
Yeah.
your clothes. No.
Wait, what?
What?
Already got like the hands on the seam of my shirt. Wait, what? What's going?
Here, have a sea chanty, since you're about to get wet. McGee.
Oh no. This thing's like gaseous, right? It doesn't really have a physical form, does it?
I can't answer that question. I'm the narrator.
Um. Hmm.
Maybe if you had some knowledges.
Yeah, if I had brain knowledge. What even? This thing doesn't look very natural, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Doesn't smell very natural either.
No. I would like to try and perceive it. See what the hell is going on with this thing.
Sure.
Perception, go.
It looks terrifying.
I figure as much.
And it's constantly screaming.
So is Grung.
What to do? 5, 10. I can walk up to it. And then I will attempt.
Your feet
To
start
whack it.
getting wet within the blood-red waters.
Oh no.
Does it feel funny?
Not unless you have a really dark sense of humor.
Okay. Anyway.
Miss. As you start to slice into it, it goes through its incorporeal form.
I had a hunch. Anyway.
Alright. The first thing that's going to happen are the agonizing cries. I'm going to need a will save from each of you. DC 26.
Oh god.
Failure is frightened 1. Critical failure, frightened 2. It looks like some of you are afraid and some of you are not. Only
Assumption's out of
Grug.
range.
Oh no, that's something different.
Alright, that's a status penalty. Cool.
Oh wait, no, you're correct. Samshu and Haros are out of range. I read that incorrectly, so only McGee is affected. Sorry about that. So Harris, you can take the frightened thing off. It's going to use its first action to move here through 2 people.
Well, opportunity attack.
Okay.
Yeah, opportunity attack.
Does anyone have Ghost Touch rune on their weapon?
No.
It finally comes in handy.
Both types of crits, so its movement stops about there.
That was a fist. Because I'm not raging, so I just punched it in the face.
Punched the cloud of
But but my fists are technically magical because I'm wearing hand wraps of mighty blows.
Correct. Yes. All right. So 26 damage. So you deal 16 damage to this creature and stop its movement. As it stops crying for a moment as you punch it in one of its many faces, and then it's going to choke all of you within its aura now. I'm going to need a DC 26 basic will save or suffer 4d6 mental damage of all the people a century ago who suffocated and died under the dead man's breath. That is not good.
What is the range of that bad boy?
It is the aura of its screaming cries, which is something you're all
30.
within 30 feet.
Except Harros.
Yeah, Harrow. Oh,
No, Harros is there.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Yeah.
It looked like, yeah.
Oh, he said
Alright.
we'll save.
Just
Will save.
No
Ghost
pain.
did math.
Pain.
2 critical failures. You'll be taking double damage from this. Everyone else takes 18.
Headache.
Did I? I passed, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Whoops.
Oh, someone's re-rolling and failed.
I wish I healed after the last fight.
I wish you did too. All right. Well, damn glitches.
Tharvio is
18.
unaffected.
All right. Well.
And that's all it can do. Samshu. This thing is the memories of the dying, and you're experiencing them right now.
I don't like that. I'm going to, I guess, Phantasmal Killer? Eh?
Yeah. It works on undead, but the death effect will not kill it.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't know that, so Phantasmal Killer.
Yep. So it's going to give its will save. We did this in Bloodlords. Crit success.
Unaffected. Well, alrighty then. I'll use my next action to... what do I have for good range? Oof. Alright, I will move back.
Yep.
Here. And then I will use my free action. Move back 5 more feet. And then
Okay.
I'll use my free action to recover that Phantasmal Killer. And then use my... what's it called? Bonded item... where is it? Bond Conservation to save a level 1 or level 2 spell by regaining my level 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I still can regain a level 2 with the free action. And that will be my turn, sadly.
Oh, okay.
How to next?
The little arrow.
Oh, at the bottom. There it is. Enter.
Yep. All right,
Tiny.
Harros. Harros is muted.
I am sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm gonna cast haste on Grum.
Okay.
if I can stay on.
Just in range.
Grung's happy.
And then for my last action, I'm going to I'll step back a little bit.
The door closes as the bracelet goes away.
He'll be fine.
Probably.
I'll be honest,
He's gonna yell at the door.
being
He's gonna yell at
locked
Tharvo at the door. Do anything in there, and you won't be coming out. That's the turn.
Okay, Grung.
Grung finally could get mad. Antlers grow.
Mmm. It's like Apache Chief.
And he gonna hit.
$34 is indeed a hit. You deal 25 points of damage to this incorporeal creature with your antlers.
Yeah.
And the smell of sulfur and the sting of the burning.
Ah! I clicked the wrong one.
Ah!
Just reverted.
Oh,
And then swing again with the additional action.
okay. Miss.
And then my remaining action, I'm going to take out a elixir of life.
Okay. You're not sure what Tharvio is doing in there. McGee. I'm going to remove him from
Boy.
initiative.
Hmm.
And if you cared about Tharvio, you would be actually concerned that I did that.
Guess we'll find out. I'll yell to
Cool.
McGee. I have a potion. What is it? I have an ghost oil for your weapon, but I'm very far away.
Yes, that would be very good.
Do my best to get it to you.
Oh my god.
My movement is 25.
The familiar who has wings just looks at you.
Oh, that's right. I have a bird. I'll do my. Yeah, I have a bird.
Okay. Could you pigeon raven mail it to me, perhaps?
Perhaps on my turn, I'm just letting you know for future
Yes,
reference.
that would be very appreciated indeed. In the meantime, where does flanking count?
We have to be across from each other. Like cross
Yeah,
the...
so like here, right?
Nope. Because we don't connect any lines. We have to cross like we either have to cross this or it has to be corner to corner.
I see. So 5, 10.
Deeper into the water, McGee.
You'd have to be in these three.
Yeah, in one of those three, but it would no. That's too far. thinking. In progress.
So it's
Do I want to
incorporeal.
go deeper into the water?
It's incorporeal. You could walk through it. Maybe nothing bad will happen.
Well, that's a very strong maybe. And I don't think I care to find out. Just how deep will the water get if I move to, like, here?
It's a lake, so probably significantly deeper. This is not a pond.
Yes. So that's perhaps difficult terrain then. I would need 25 to get there. Let's not overthink this too much. Take the easy way out. Boink.
Miss.
God damn it. Wait. The second attack after power attack was one map, right?
Correct.
Not two
Unless it
maps.
says otherwise. Hang on, let me look at power attack again. It's been a while.
will
I am
need
not
to look again
infallible.
as well. Don't worry.
If the strike hits, blah blah blah. This counts as 2 attacks, so it's -10.
So it is 2 map.
Yeah.
Can I even hit at that point?
Possible.
Kind of. Flashbacks to fighting a certain terracotta soldier. Sure, what's the worst?
That terracotta soldier was a veteran.
Yes.
You ended his
What's the
retirement.
worst that could happen? I could miss again.
Miss.
Okay. I tried and didn't
So-
achieve anything.
McGee is having lots of difficulty with this ghost, and Grung, you are immune to this effect, but Mr. McGee is not. I'm going to need another DC 26 will save or become frightened again.
Ooh, more will. I don't have the willpower, apparently.
Thankfully, that is not a critical failure, so you're only frightened 1 again. This
Ooh.
terrifying vision of what happened to these suffering poor people as they choked to death and died, running towards the lake, thinking that they would somehow be able to get underneath the water and survive, but did not. More movement.
Opportunity attack.
Okay. I love how you said that.
Dang.
Oh, McGee.
Look, I figured it out.
Another
2 crits.
dichotomy. 76 damage from
Oops.
McGee. Oops. What do you mean, oops?
Move him back there. He got
You
interrupted.
Stay where you were.
And he's off guard.
He is.
All right, everyone within the Agonizing Cries aura, whether you are immune or not to the Agonizing Cries, I will need a DC 26 basic will save as you begin to experience the choking death that these people suffered. 1 fail, 1 success. Success takes half. 15 or 7 mental damage as you experience their torment. That's all it has. Samshu.
Will save?
These people.
Not you,
All
sir.
right,
You're not within the 30.
Oh, okay, it's 30. Okay.
Yeah, the
I
aura
thought it
effect
was pretty
ends
bad.
right here.
Ooh.
It's a melee tax.
Uh,
And it's tax season, baby.
alright, I'm gonna,
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
summon the bird.
The bird. The bird was on your
Right.
shoulder this whole time.
Bird, here, take this, and I take out my ghost oil. I'm like, bring this to McGee.
All right. The bird agrees if you tell it its name.
That's his name.
It demands a better name.
Bird.
Would Crow work?
Crow. A raven
Yes.
named Crow. Yes. All right.
Crow, go.
All right, it has 25 flight speed and 25 flight speed. It gives it to him.
All right, I'm
Thank
throwing in
you.
the stash now. Boop.
That was one of your actions to give your minion 2.
That works for me. Because now, a fireball.
Fireball!
You're having them relive the memories.
Uh-huh. So something happens with the alchemical things in the lake as the fire touches it. Let's see what happens to the creature, though. $17 damage is enough to kill it. And the
We
red
got a 30,
lake...
so it passes the basic reflex. So it takes half.
Yep, it had 8.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep. But as the fire touches the lake, it goes up like a torrent of fire into the sky, burning away all the impurities.
McGee, you should get away from that.
I will quickly leave the
I'm
water,
sorry,
thanks.
McGee, but we're still in initiative. I'm going to need
Oh,
that
no.
reflex save.
At least I'm bad at these. Oh no.
This was a good plan.
So, McGee, I'm going to need you to take 34 fire damage as the dead man's brew and everything else in the lake, including all the decomposing bodies and everything, ignites from under you. Grung, you're not
Ow.
close
It
enough.
hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And
My face. It
as you
hurts.
see all the impurities burned away from the lake and McGee's face, combat ends.
Okay.
I will very quickly leave. Why can I not move? Oh, right, because I'm in measuring.
The oppressive aura of this place seems to have
My.
been lifted.
We did it, guys.
And nothing of importance was lost.
Woo.
Didn't we have a 5th person with us?
You did.
Oh.
Who was this?
McGee,
Sorry.
I will also give you a potion of lesser healing.
Thank you.
You should hold on to that ghost oil, though.
I will definitely, and I will
Here.
perform battle medicine on myself.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. That takes 10 minutes.
where's
Yeah.
Button. There's the tree.
There's one potion
That
of
is not
lesser in the
button.
stash.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. I will let me.
Heros is
just
gonna
gather.
check on Thargo.
Okay, you put the dragon bracelet up to the thing. Go ahead and move over to the door again.
Oh, I'm not at the door?
No. Don't you remember
Oh.
where the door was?
Here.
Nope. There, yes.
Alright.
So, as you open it and see this brand new bog zombie just start lurching towards you.
He looks better already.
Step away from the door.
He wasn't even in there that long.
So, Samshu sees a flashback of Exami opening the door as all the dead man's brew comes swimming into the hatchery, knowing that that is full well how she doomed her eggs and herself, trying to save those in the city with some of her wind magic. That is where the poison was most concentrated. That's why I was waiting for you guys to go into the hatchery and stay there for an allotted period of time. But
We don't
all
wanna
of you
tread on
decided
broken eggs.
all of you decided to do the diplomacy check in the doorway.
Yes.
So you just see this bog zombie going around the room.
Well, let him be, I guess.
He can watch over the petrified eggs now.
Can I... Can I fix him?
That's an excellent
fix
question.
Do we have
A
the
lot of
technology?
men ask that question. Can I fix him?
Would... Well, we could try... I want to try what we did last time.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Removing the curse and then removing the disease.
All right, go ahead and post the spell.
Okay, so remove curse, we got. Yeah, here we go.
Bog mummy. There we go. There's your bog mummy. All right. What's your spell DC?
Hold on. 26.
Okay, 26. He is a level 5 creature. Let me look up the counteract DC that you will need. Level DC, Pathfinder 2E. I wish we had this standard in all games that we can just press a button for. I need a counteract check of 20, so please roll your spell attack roll, and you need to have a 20 or better to remove the curse. That is a critical fail. He remains a bog zombie for all eternity.
We'll give him my hero point.
Okay.
Use it wisely, Heros.
Thank you so much for that. And we're gonna try again with the gifted hero point.
Okay.
And it won't let me click it. That's all right. I'll just re-roll it from.
You have to give yourself the hero point, and then right click reroll.
Oh, I did, and it won't let me right click it.
Oh, that's
Strange.
weird. I can right click the red 17 and select reroll using hero point. Weird.
It won't let me do it, so that's
Yeah.
odd, but that's okay.
Yeah, just
well,
roll it
then-
as though it were a new roll.
Eh.
Ah, critical success. This man comes back. He's like, what
Don't
happened?
cry, you're fine.
Who am I?
Stupid.
Oh, it's that again.
Oh no. We control this man's future.
Mm,
What am I doing
You
here?
are- You are
You were
you are
very
a fledgling archaeologist.
Oh, archaeology? That sounds good. Do I help people?
Yes, you are very careful in your
Absolutely.
studies. Very careful in your studies. You would never use explosives.
Oh, yes,
Or
of course.
Any sort of tools of destruction.
Oh, no. Archaeology is very precise, very, very delicate things. I would hope not.
About preserving history, not selling history.
Exactly. You're not in it
Preserve.
for the money. You're in it for the history.
I didn't think that there was money in archaeology, but okay.
That's
Do I
because
need
there
to
isn't.
cast remove disease on him as well?
You will need to treat wounds to remove the disease, yes.
Oh, only treat wounds? Because I do have the spell remove disease.
You can indeed do the remove disease, but it will be another counteract of DC 20.
I will give that a shot.
Critical success. This man is no longer afflicted with the disease as well. And now that you have done this twice on a person, you know that the dead man's breath is the bog rot disease that was infecting this place. And it was caused by an alchemical item in nature that swept across like a cloud over the city.
But how natural was it?
Very unnatural, I would say. Because it's alchemical in nature. It had to be manufactured.
Ah, alright. Well, that's bad, but on the bright side, we saved it. Now everything looks less screaming.
There is no screaming. There's no undead left. There's no snake ladies asking you to take off your clothes. It looks like this is the perfect place for spring break and research now.
And nobody go inside the egg hole.
What?
That's a
Anyone?
terrible thing to say about that dragon.
That's exactly what I heard. I was like, what?
I said nobody go in the egg hole.
Well, that was fun. No
Do we
one's
still need
dead.
leaves on our feet? Is there a way to test this?
Yeah.
I mean, you can take them off.
Tharvio is
It's
not
silver.
wearing the leaves, and he's walking around freely now. You check the silver?
Mhm.
No tarnish.
Hmm.
Dun,
Very good.
dun, 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 dun.
Spring break begins.
Mystery solves. No
Come here,
one's
bird.
dead.
We're
I
going on
think
spring
we
break.
can count that as a
Grung's
success.
tired.
Let's go back and gather the students, and we can bring them here, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, so we
students?
can look at the mosaic.
That sounds
Yes.
wonderful. I love teaching people as an archaeologist.
I thought you didn't remember.
I don't remember, but archaeologists do that for people.
You know what? You're right. What do you guys think? We'll take him on. Who wants to sponsor him? All right, let's go.
Well, we'll just tell Disco he has a new pet later.
Is this rope part of my archaeology design?
You were afflicted with the disease. That was to stop you from running off. You're good now. We take off the rope.
Ropes
okay.
are used to traverse pits.
Help me, Gordon.
Look, Gordon, rope. Ah!
So yeah. And with that, you can now open the main entrance of the gate, and people can walk in freely, and the restoration of blood salt can begin. Congratulations. You may now level to 9.
And no one died.
No one.
One person died.
That was suicide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's that. They tried to kill themselves.
They
To be fair,
tried
that
to do
remove curse,
unsavory
remove
things
disease
to
thing
me.
is pretty impressive.
Yeah, Harrows, that bracelet is resonating, so if you want to get a focus point back, you can do so with an interact with the bracelet. And you
Ooh,
may have 1 hero point for saving this man's life and giving him a new one.
who
I'm actually
said lies
surprised
are bad?
how hard we tried to keep him alive at all points.
Yeah, that deserves a reward, I must say.
We're the
You
good
reformed him.
guys. I exploded a lake, but we're the good guys.
Yes.
And the lesson we've learned here is that sometimes lies are good.
Yeah, we made him a better person. Level 5 spells though. Prepare for so much fun.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Oh, I am excited.
I get
I-
resistance now. And I rage.
And I gain more spells. I gain everything. Let's see.
I'm looking at the resistances right now, and I'm frightened.
Piercing and slashing.
Level 9. Oh, ancestry feat. Ah,
Mm-hmm. Yep. So are you going to take the Fear is Power thing, or are you going to become bigger Harrows?
becoming bigger heroes may cause a conflict between Heros and Grum.
How?
And we're here for that.
For comical purposes only, I assure you. God. Yes. What was Furious Power again?
Fear is Power is that every time you frighten someone, they become more susceptible to everything you do. So instead of just attack rolls and everything else, you're going to get bonuses that stack with deception and other things. So you're become even better at manipulating or intimidating someone into doing what you want. You'll get a +2. And the way I workshopped it is for every frightened is going to be an additional +2 circumstance.
Ooh. Furious Power it is, because between just flat intimidation and the fear spell. Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep. And that's the whole thing. It's like you're a Sith now.
A Sith, but he's using his powers for good, sort of.
Yeah. Light
Maybe.
side. Light side Sith. Pretty soon in Starfinder 2nd Edition, we're going to get the real uplifted bear. I can't wait to see what they did. Because Starfinder and Pathfinder are going to become swappable in that edition.
Yes.
Skittermanders at last.
They are so weird. Weird creatures.
I'm going to give you, gentlemen, 5 minutes to finish looking up your level stuff that you want to take, and then we're going to discuss the consequences of your actions.
What are those?
What are those? What are
Those
these?
don't exist. All right. I will also
The
go to
narrator-
Consequences.
The narrator in Baldur's Gate 3 explains what consequences are.
Hmm.
I'm still very amused that the ultimate solution to the alchemical problem was still just set it on fire. It's, oh, I get a skill increase. Ooh, what level do you need to be to take mastery in a skill?
So if you look at your level chart for Sorcerer, it will tell you when you get a skill increase for mastery. So let's take a look.
Okay.
Let's take a look at Sorcerer on Archives of Nethys. Sorcerer class. No, not 1st edition. 2nd edition. Sorcerer. I like how Gunslinger and Inventor are still at the unpopular part of the site. Details. Let's see. 9th. 5th level spells, Ancestry feat, Lightning reflexes, skill increase. So let's go to skill increase. At 7th level, you can use a skill increase to become a master in a skill, in which you are already an expert, and at 15th level. So, you were already 7th level, you should already have at least 1 mastery in a skill.
I must have missed that. Okay.
Yep.
'Cause
Well,
I
I
was
must
gonna
have
take
missed that too, perhaps.
fix it now.
fixing. So master in crafting. Perfect. All right. Now my spells.
Mm-hmm.
Because also get my new focus spell.
And what's that?
That would be cleansing flames.
Oh. Like what Samshu did with the lake.
Yes. He saw Samshu do it, and he was inspired.
Is there a way to check how many skill increases you have and have spent?
Yes. Yes, there is, because looking at the chart, you'll see how many you have mastery in and how many are expert and how many are trained.
Okay, so say I should have 2 master skills as well then.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have one at 7th and one at 9th level.
Yep, that is correct. And at 15th
So I can
level...
just... Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead.
So I can just grab a second mastery somewhere.
Mm-hmm. And at 15th level, you can use them to become legendary in a skill in which you're already a master.
I see.
Alright, so let's see here. Let's make sure we're doing this correctly. Heros, you got the mastery skill increase at 7th level, and you're getting another at 9th level. So you should have 2 skills that have master.
Yes. Nature and crafting.
Alright, just let me know when you guys are finished up.
Grung is finished now. His was simple. He can now help people.
He helped people before.
Well, this time he can do it as a group project.
Oh, that's going to be immensely useful for your practical research, and in case you need to rebuild a village again.
Yes.
Oh, you do so as a free action rather than a reaction. That's good.
With his untrained improvisation, he can technically help with any skill.
If you had cooperative nature paired with this, you could make it a +2 instead of a +1. That would be really good as a free action.
I was debating doing multi-talented and going into a barbarian as well.
He's gonna start singing?
Yeah, yelling the throat hymns or whatever.
Throat singing.
Yeah.
It's gonna become like Sabaton?
No. Just him screaming, and everyone's like, "Ah, that means he's still alive."
Oh my god, Grung is so scary. And then I saw McGee come out of nowhere with like the bigger crit, and I'm going like, what the hell is happening?
I just saved all my good rolls for that one moment.
What's her health at? E.
What's my health at?
Yeah, like your max.
125.
Oh.
It's not that high.
152. That's where Grung comes into play. He could take the hits.
Yes. Oh,
That's what he's there for. Have you seen all my resistances, Bramble?
I have. They frighten me.
I'm collecting them like Pokemon.
Yeah.
I have so many things to choose from.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do. But don't worry about that right now, because right now we're going to discuss some consequences. So, you said that you left all the students back at the village, correct? Including Iboko?
We did.
Okay. Just making sure.
I'm scared now.
Well, it should come as no surprise to anyone that Piazzo does bullshit from time to time. So, when you're ready to return to the village, let me know.
Well, I think we would treat wounds first before we get on the road.
Yes, if anyone
Okay.
requires some healing, I can.
There's a lot of blood that I've lost.
Yes. Why
We
don't
need
you
to
come here and let me attempt to treat you?
You know there's a camp right outside the place, right? Conveniently
Filled
set
with
up.
explosives.
Yep.
Oh, also, since I'm just treating wounds, it doesn't seem to automatically account for my godless healing, right?
It does not. You have to do
So
that.
you should actually take 28 back.
Hmm.
And I can do this again in an hour.
Spell slots.
Splots.
Splots.
I'm missing
Ranks.
spell slots, which are so much more important than your blood.
Oh my god. Samshu's speech is just slurring at this point after everything we've been through today.
So how much plus 20? What? 23? No.
28.
28 plus 5. Also do the same to Thiarvo now that he's a nice person.
Grung's
So you get
feeling a little bit better.
13, and then I'll heroes.
Grung's only at half health.
Only at half. I can also grow some berries. Ooh. So that's
Oh, that's 21.
6.
Oh, eat him out of the palm of your hands.
like a
Here,
dog. He just licks them.
Yes.
Wait, so who needs health now? Everyone needs a bit of more health. Huh.
Bird.
Hold it like a
Bird.
burger.
Oh my god.
Borgier.
Short 18.
It just puffs up.
I'll bring it back to Samshu and put it on her shoulder.
No. His name is Crow. Crow the bird.
Ah, I've never heard that name before.
He demanded a name in the middle of combat, which was not very nice, but I understand he had all the cards.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
I've never seen this bird before.
I think I used it once before in like module 1.
You
And
did.
then I just keep getting reminded that he exists.
Yes. It keeps reminding you periodically.
When dude,
Here's
the
your
birds
obligatory monthly reminder.
the bird's loving it. The bird's getting paid like for doing no work. He's
He
teleworking
doesn't know he's
practically.
not getting paid.
What?
He's an unpaid intern.
Oh no, he's getting paid in experience and exposure.
Yes, obviously. Oh no. I can put a temporary glyph on something and make a book explode or something.
But what?
So it says you can store a spell in a glyph,
Yes.
and if it has an area, that area is sent on a creature that sets off the glyph. Temporary glyph duration. When the glyph is triggered, the glyph is a magical trap. So I can just
It's
put
a
a fireball.
glyph
on the
of warding.
not unwarding.
Yes.
Glyph of pain.
Why would you put a fireball inside of a book?
That's all good.
Because you just can. That's
What would be like the best non-lethal spell if someone goes to read? Like
Sleep.
mirror
sleep.
image, maybe?
Level 4 sleep.
No, I think not mirror image, but like an illusion thing. So they open it and suddenly they're like, wait a second, this isn't the book I grabbed. It's just lewd pictures everywhere.
Oh god. I was actually thinking that.
No, duration's only 1 minute, so I don't think I'll be grabbing that.
It has to be a very quick porno. Only the money shot.
Only
Be the best thing I'll show
money
to the
shot.
librarian. What is this? And then it's back to the normal book. You want fruit snack.
Fruit
All right,
snack.
give me. Yeah, my son wants them.
That's
30 more
fine.
seconds and I'm ready to go.
No, take your time, sir. You can have as much time as you need. We're not going to do anything tremendous. I'm going to tell you the consequences, though. So be prepared.
I don't think he heard that last part again.
He has
It'll be
chil-
a surprise.
He has children. He understands how these things go when you leave people alone.
Not only that, he works in the military, so he has more than just children.
It's-
Children.
It still amazes
Great.
me that grown adults will not do what is in their best interest or safety. Like, I have
What's that?
people...
What's that last word?
Safety. People will put their hands and fingers into moving parts saying, I can make this better, or I can clean this while the machine is working. No, stop doing that. Please.
My favorite's like, does electricity hurt? And then I saw a dude like touch something like, no, that wasn't too bad.
What do you mean it wasn't too bad? What do you expect to be bad?
I mean, electricity hurts, but it fades pretty fast.
Yeah, it does.
Alright.
Unless
All
it's
right.
DC, then it really
Well, that
hurts.
holds you. But yeah.
All right.
But no, Crow, we have consequences for our actions to deal with. We're getting spanked.
I don't believe you, Gordon. All right. Well,
Because Bramble keeps mentioning we left all the children alone.
Yes!
no, we didn't. We left them in the very capable hands of Professor Old and Tired.
Yes! Old and tired. Very good. You get a hero point. You get a
Very
hero point.
capable hands.
He's this. Yeah, he should. It's true. That's an OT problem.
It is. That's why we're going to discuss the consequences.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
What did they do?
You'll see. You'll see. So
No.
you said you were resting for the night or whatever. You said you were healing. So do you want to resolve that first?
I think we'd go back to camp, yeah? Or no?
Yeah.
We'd rest here. It's up to you guys.
We used the convenient archaeologists camp outside.
Go ahead.
Well,
Go ahead.
how far is our camp away? I forgot. It's been the session.
You didn't make. You didn't
No,
make a.
no, I meant the town, the people,
Oh,
like our specific.
It's a day. It's a day. It's like a day's trek back and forth. So if you want to walk there, you'll be there by night. However, if you were to go by yourself, then you can get there in half the time.
Didn't we also have like griffins waiting somewhere just in case things went very bad?
Yes, the griffins are in town.
In case the place got attacked.
Yep.
Since the Griffins haven't arrived, obviously everything's fine.
Yes.
We could probably relax at this camp for the night, though. I don't think we'd want to make a whole day trip back after.
Yeah, I don't think we
No,
would.
Definitely not.
Okay.
So we'd rest here.
Because we could trust OT, right? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
He is our teacher. He's technically stronger than us. By type.
No.
Oh,
No,
and
that's-
Ignacy. And Ignacy, we could trust him, right? Clearly, they have the same prowess.
Professor OT stopped being stronger than you in chapter 3 of the first module. You pretty much overshadowed him then.
But by title, right?
No. Assistant professor. He was demoted, remember?
Oh no.
He's your assistant.
But Ignacy is our equal, so therefore he very capable hands.
You
I'm
did
gonna keep
not
making excuses while I nap here.
yes, you didn't give him much confidence thanks to Disco.
Right. I forgot.
Well, he has to be what's the word? You know, he has to really be hungry for it. You know, he has to show that he wants it. This is
Oh
his
my
chance.
god. He already had his chance. He helped you save that politician. He was hungry for it then.
Yes, but this is his real chance. That was his trial.
Oh my god. Alright, so you're resting here for tonight. Go ahead and click the rest for the night button. Press the little sleepy boy. Press the sleepy sleeps. As a griffin arrives in the morning with a villager on their back, and he begins ecstatically yelling for you to wake up and saying, just after dawn, an exhausted young man will stumble into your camp, plainly worn out from the prior day. And it
Hey,
looks
Greg.
like... Greg, hi. It's me, Greg, the fisherman. The knights have returned to Kyoto. They're taking people this time. They took our elder, and Iboko followed after him. It's almost like she's some sort of narrative device for the entire module. And after his message is delivered, he collapses.
Oh, here I go killing again.
So who wants to take the Griffin back and be there soon, and who wants to walk with us?
Well, first I'm going to check on this villager to see if he's, okay.
Well, it
So we
looks
got the
like
marathon.
yeah, it looks like he fought in whatever battle was happening, and he's completely exhausted. Remember, this is a fisherman. He is nowhere near as capable as like a militia or a guard or anywhere near like the level of Nabantu that you've seen. They're just fishermen.
Yep, but so you know how we didn't want to use explosives?
Yep.
I've changed my mind.
You have 25 bulk of explosives. I
How
think.
much bulk can griffins carry?
They can carry, I believe, 50 bulk without being encumbered.
Well, it's not
So,
on the Griffin.
so Samshu, do you want to bomb some people?
We'll bring the explosives. We'll talk about who we're bombing on the way.
I mean, far be it for me to have objections to someone making a decision out of anger. However,
I'm calm.
Disco's gonna be mad at you.
Don't worry. I think he'll get the point.
Are you saying there's consequences to our actions?
It's consequences to their actions.
As you say this, a great tree ship rises up from the blood lake, and you see it all now for yourselves. This vision that, Disco had, and it rises out of the thing as he projects his voice and says, "Goodbye! I must return to my people now." And then the ship goes off into the distance, into the jungle.
What? This is
You what?
a lot for Dawn.
Just okay. We gotta save people, then we'll worry about the tree ship. Save people, then tree ship.
Okay.
But Tony, no.
Disco,
We're
no.
into the jungle. We're from
How
the
are we-
jungle. We'll meet him there.
How are we gonna map our printer?
I'll use my hypercognition. Think
Okay, yeah, hypercognition, let's go.
how to map a printer.
Well, first, you need to plug the cable into the network.
History of printer, the arcana of printer, the crafting of printer, how to diplomacy with a printer.
Can't
anyway.
craft those ink cartridges, unfortunately. They can only be
No.
found in dungeons. It's better just to buy a whole new one.
Well, there we go. We got to buy a new printer.
Anyone else have more healing?
I have one
more
potion.
healing. We slept
I can
for the
heal you
night.
now. Oh, he has more healing. I have a crown, but I try to save that for when people are getting hurt in combat.
Yes, hold up. Let me T for target. Here you go. That is 16.
Thank you.
Anyone else? No? Then I'll-
Grung.
I'm good.
Grung, here's your breakfast, I guess.
Tharvio has already fetched you breakfast with his massive survival skills.
Dude's great.
And you see all the eggs and everything that he has made you from camp and whatnot, and he says, like, don't go without eating, friends.
Do
We
we
will-
have time for that?
You
Where
can take
did
it
you
with
get
you.
eggs from?
I used my survival and took them from a nest.
I was about to say they're not petrified, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
Oh my god, to cook the petrified eggs. Oh my god.
Scrambled eggs.
Petrified dragon eggs. Good for your body, bad for your life.
Everything.
If you want to live forever, they might be good. It'll just be
Oh,
a bog
God.
creature.
I like that your mind went there, though.
First thing I thought, I was like, ugh. Ugh. All right, though. Yep. How many people can ride on a griffin?
If you don't have the explosives on it, you can carry 2 people.
So who's going back with the explosives?
I can carry.
I was saying the
12
Griffin,
more bulk.
I was saying the Griffin plus one person with the explosives.
Okay.
Or yeah, 2 people and the rest of us can carry the explosives.
I think I should be on the ground because I'm fast.
I mean, I guess we could send 2 people back and then have whoever's left back carry the explosives.
Sounds good.
Okay.
I think 2 of us are better than explosives. So.
Yeah.
I can head back, but I would like someone much less squishy to also head back with me.
I will come with you.
There we go.
Also,
We will take
wait,
the
I had
Griffin.
4 good berries, right? If I count these right. So Grunk could have 2 and I have 2, and then we should be good.
Okay. So that's 2d6 plus 8.
Yes, I think.
Yeah, each of them is a d6 plus 4, so
Yeah.
15.
Mm-hmm.
He is now barely injured.
Ha ha.
Gronk has so much health. It's just a chore to heal him.
That's the button. Yay.
No. Tharvio says, "Don't fill up on berries, friends. I've made you eggs."
Our students are in danger. We must go.
Yes,
Oh.
we must go now.
How terrible. We must help them.
Yes, we.
So off we go.
It's what,
Yep.
McGee and I going back on the Griffin?
And I will hop on as well.
And then Harros and Grung will walk back, meet us there, or quickly back. I don't know how you guys are going to do it.
And Harris
All right.
will do his best to try to keep up with Grom. Not going
Harros,
to go well.
Harros gets down on all fours and runs as fast as a horse. Bears very fast when they want to be.
Also, I do have the warp step cantrip, so I can move a little bit faster at least.
A bear that can warp after you.
Teleporting bears.
That's not terrifying at all.
I'm
Yeah.
jumping.
God. So we are on day 13. And as you get back to Kyoto, which they have renamed to Kyoto in the next chapter. That's weird. Or I guess, was it Disco that spelled it Kyoto Fantasy 1? That might be it. He probably heard the wrong spelling or something. But you get back to Kyoto, and you find out that the Elder has been taken prisoner with Iboko alongside him because you encouraged her to stay within the village. But because you restored the village before you left, the attackers couldn't penetrate very deeply into the town and simply grabbed whoever they could. There are no dead because of your actions, just wounded. Other than the few kidnapped by the knights, everyone in town has survived because of what you did.
So we did good.
Yes.
Sounds like it.
I see no consequences here. I am going to, I guess, do a nice investigation and try to see where they went, how many people we think they had with them. Obviously, talk to the townspeople.
Where's
Okay.
OT?
Well, I'm waiting for
OT
for
was
everyone to get
taken.
back.
OT was taken prisoner. He offered himself up because they were about to take students. He put himself in the front.
Nice.
That
Thoroughly
that
speaking.
sounds like him.
Perception check out. Yep, definitely sounds like him.
All right. So the Knights of Abendo did a lot to cover their tracks. However, because of your restoration points, the villagers are able to help you. And you see that they went north.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Ah, yes. Disco spelled it wrong. Okay, so it's just like, oh my god, why is it different in this chapter? So, would you like to do anything about the wounded, or are you going to pursue them further, or what's happening?
I think I have just the thing for this.
Okay.
I can treat several people at once. 2, to be exact. Actually, no, it's 4 because I got better. So any wounded, I would like to at least quickly try and treat.
DC 24 medicine check, please.
DC 24 medicine.
Mhm.
Go. Please, not a 1. Thank you.
Yeah, so as you begin treating these people, they tell you that the Knights of Abendo, thought they were cowed and weak, but then they saw Grung that day when he was carrying everything, and they were inspired. And with all the fortifications and improvements that the students made during your time here, they were able to hold their own. And the knights were caught off guard by that. That's why they didn't get so many people.
I pat their shoulders and go, good job. You did very well.
Well, I want to go to these knights. I just want to talk to them.
Oh, and
Yes,
one of the
like a friendly chat.
one of the villagers comes up to you and says, like, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. And she just shivers and cries. I am so sorry. There was nothing we could do.
There really wasn't. They're a strong force. Don't worry. I'm gonna go talk to them, and we'll get everyone back.
But it wasn't just Professor O.T., the Elder, and Iboko. They took the little girl.
Right. I know. We're gonna go and bring them back. They'll understand what they did, and they'll deeply regret that they did this, and they'll never do it again.
Grung is just unable to form words. So angry.
No, he's calm. He's calm. He's serene.
But the little one, the precious little one, the Anchorroot, they took her.
Wait, what?
Like I said, I just want to talk with them. Yeah, look at the Pathfinder memes right now. That is Grung.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Is it the Peter thing with the I just want to talk to him?
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yes,
the guy.
I just want to talk to him.
Yep, and everyone else is with
I
me.
just want to talk to him.
Dad, this is ridiculous.
I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him.
Oh my god!
I just want to talk to him.
I just want to shoot him. He said, "I just want to shoot him." So yeah, Anchorroot is gone, and you notice that amongst all the other students, Noxolo, it is reported, ran after them with Ignacy. So Ignacy and Noxolo are unaccounted for as well, but they were not captured.
Also,
I like one of those people.
Doesn't Anchorroot still have the little son?
She does.
Hopefully they don't open that bottle.
Oh boy. I guess once they do, we will know where they are.
Yes. Well, let's go talk to them, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Let's pursue.
Let's go. We'll be back.
It's just like, oh, please, I hope they're okay. And of course, they will give you fish and rations for they will give you whatever they possibly can. So if you don't have rations, you may take a week's worth of rations if you wish.
I will refill my rations. Not mine.
I will also take a week's worth of rations.
I would too, but how
How
does
do
it
I-
work? I
how-
have
how-
never done this before.
I'll
Go
make
to
more
Compendium.
charges.
To the compendium.
Yep.
Yes. And then search
Type in
for ration, I guess.
Rations, yeah.
Yes. And then drag them into my inventory.
And you'll have
And
7.
it's 7 perfectly.
Yep.
Aw, this is so convenient.
Oh my god, someone's hungry!
I couldn't figure out how to refill it, so instead I just ate them all. And then-
What?
In the middle of preparations for taking off, and he just starts shoving stuff into his face.
I couldn't figure out how to refill it, so I emptied it and then added a new one.
I said, I've eaten now. I don't have to eat for another 7 days, you guys.
I know this is a stressful situation, but stress eating is not the answer.
Very unlike me, but it's delicious.
Mm.
Glad
just
you
because
enjoy
I
the
do.
food.
So, this could be several days. There could be many encounters along the way.
Good.
We will pick that up for next time, I think, because this begins another part of the journey, a big part of the journey.
Is this why it's called blood salt?
Well,
we're
you
gonna add the blood.
To the salt.
You've already cleansed blood salt. You're going to a different place now.
Well, we're about to make a new blood salt.
Yes.
This shit's gonna be haunted for years.
Oh my god.
Years, centuries.
So, Professor OT, the Elder, Iboko, and Ancient have definitely been captured, and Noxolo and Ignacy are somewhere in the jungle unaccounted for, perhaps chasing after them.
I believe in them, at least one of them. And it's not Ignacy.
So, what did you think about blood salt? And how
Yeah,
you
I had a
handled
very good-
everything?
I had a good time trying to figure out the dragon and then accidentally exploding a lake.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I
Sorry,
would rate
McGee.
your explosion 10 out of 10.
Sorry,
would
McGee.
do again.
Take off your clothes.
I mean, I tried. They were on fire.
Yes, was a very lit experience.
Oh.
It warmed
Now-
my heart.
Now we have an Indiana Jones character. That's
God.
a
Yeah,
he's
he will.
with us, right? We're gonna bring him with us.
He will follow you to the very ends of the earth and risk his life to save these students.
Good. That's all we wanted from him in the first place. Now he's just willing.
Yeah, but what do you
gone-
think of these? Go ahead.
I was gonna say we've gone from killing mafia bosses to reforming people. So yay, progress.
Yeah,
I was
that's
gonna
it.
say, I'm having fun with it though. You know, we got a little bit of combat, a little bit of trying to think. Except Samshu is a lot smarter than I am, so attempting to think.
So as Real said, it isn't great, Robbie, if you have a college degree, which I do not.
Which I do
Wow.
not. Wow. So
Which
what
is
do you
what he
think?
says.
So what do you think of these Knights of Abendu?
They're
I mean,
dead.
I was about
I
to say, they're
don't
about
see
to not
them.
exist.
How
I don't
many
know
are
what-
there?
I don't know what
many-
excuse they could have.
Oh,
There's
there
no
might be a whole masterminded plot. They might be related to the Raylights. They might be related to Haojin. They might even be related to the Magambia in some way.
Yeah, one thing's for
Everyone
sure, they're
connected to
dead.
them will die.
We're connected. Oh no!
No.
Final act is seppuku.
We can't get information from dead people.
Yes,
Yes,
you
we
can.
can.
Wait,
Yes,
wait,
Well,
we can.
I mean,
Secret's dead. Hold
technically
on.
we can.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Can I,
I
learn
will
it?
squeeze it out of them.
I cannot learn speak
You
with
will
dead.
milk them. Milk them
I will
for their
juice
Oh
them.
no! This is the strictly no milking zone.
Well,
Not you, Cubby.
Oh
It's
my
a
god.
different type of milking.
it's extraction.
Yes.
I'm gonna look through the
Oh,
spells, though. I
extraction
must get
is
my level
fun.
5s.
Not at all.
Yep. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you for joining me, and I'm glad you guys had fun today.
Always
I
have a good
have
time.
an important
Talk
question
to y'all
before everyone
later.
leaves.
What's
Ooh.
that question?
Do we prefer haste or slow?
Well, you have
we
a
have a
sorcerer
wand
with
of
haste.
We also have a
Yeah,
wand of
true.
haste, so I can
Yeah, okay,
literally,
we have
if you're a
plenty of hasting
spellcaster,
around already.
slow would be good.
Ah, okay.
Alrighty,
Then